we talk about our justice
Lindsay
department,
Mincher and Andrew Coleman are not members of the Siksika First Nation. The Calgary lawyers are both non-Indigenous. But the two will soon be spending a lot of time in this community as newly appointed prosecutors, not for the Crown, but for the Siksika First Nation itself.
We're going to start building an office that allows them to prosecute their own bylaws, because historically those have fallen by the way. They've not been prosecuted by the federal government, they're not being prosecuted by the provincial government.
solemnly and sincerely
It
swear
sounds like a novel concept because in Canada it is. Under the Indian Act, First Nation councils can create band resolutions or bylaws to govern their communities. But these rules are often not enforced by police agencies or the courts.
If you have bylaws that you can enforce and put onto the books, then why isn't there someone to prosecute that? That's a huge piece of the puzzle that is just not there. How many of our bylaws are being...
Siksika councillor Samuel Crowfoot is a lawyer and served as the chief judge for a tribal court in New Mexico. He believes First Nations across Canada can learn a lot from how things have been done in Indigenous communities south of the border. The Siksika First Nation is not the only Indigenous community seeking this change. In the days following the mass killings on the James Smith Cree Nation in Saskatchewan, community leaders there made a similar call.
Our bylaws, our band council resolutions, they have to be enforced by the RCMP. They have to be.
We couldn't sit back and keep waiting for the government. You know, we had to take steps in our own hands.
The Siksika First Nation and their new prosecutors know there will be challenges ahead as they forge an uncharted path with Canada's courts. But the team says it's ready to get to work, not only for the community here, but has set important legal precedents for other Indigenous communities across the country.
Thank you.
Heather Yourex-West, Global News, Calgary.